This week in science, we're going to talk about cars. Cars, trucks, and motorbikes have come a long way since first chugging along at walking speeds. This week, we're bringing you 6 fresh articles about some advances that cars have made in modern day science. The first article we're going to talk about is brought to us by Popular Science, and it's about the Highway Patrol Cup of the Future, which is apparently going to be a robotic unicycle.
Second this week, vehicle-to-vehicle communications research moves forward in the United States. Following a U.S. Department of Transportation call to require vehicle-to-vehicle communication technology for all cars and light trucks on their nation highways, the Virginia Tech Transportation Institute has been tapped to design the delivery integration framework that will allow vehicles to talk with their drivers and with other automobiles on the roadway.
Third this week, we're discussing about water-powered cars. One of engineering's primary challenges lies in solving the world's energy crisis. A major part of the energy solution lies in eliminating fossil fuels as transportation fuels. The idea of a car running on sun and water would have been viewed as science fiction as recently as 10 years ago. However, several automotive manufacturers are realizing that vision through the development of fuel cell powered vehicles driven by hydrogen generated from water and solar energy. The automotive industry is resolute that it will be commercializing those fuel cell cars in the next 2 or 3 years. A key enabler in that transition will be the fueling stations to support the cars. Proton On-Site, which designs and manufactures hydrogen and gas systems, is playing a key role in proliferating those stations with its sister company, SunHydro. To read more about this article, please go visit lifescience.com.
For this week, global warming and your vehicle choice. US cars and light trucks together consume 8.2 million barrels of oil each day. This translates to more than 300 million metric tons of carbon that comes from our cars and trucks every year. Our transportation CO2 emissions are the largest source, about 1/3 of your CO2 emissions, more than factories, homes, and all other sources. According to Environmental Defense, over the past decade of a half, all auto companies have increased their carbon burden by some degree or another. GM is the biggest global warmer, but Prius producing Toyota has increased its output at an even higher rate.
Fifth this week, driverless cars for the road ahead. Last month, Nissan and Renault chief Carlos Ghosn promised that Nissan would bring affordable autonomous cars to the public by 2020. Mercedes-Benz already markets some of its driver's assist technologies as semi-autonomous automatic lane keeping, positioning the car between the lines during brief periods of hands-off operation, and stop and go pilot, and optics and radar-based cruise control that can see traffic ahead and adjust speed in heavy traffic.
Last this week, flying can be a greener choice than driving. A new study ranks models of transportation by their impact on the climate. Traveling by train or bus are your best bets if you want to make as little impact on the climate as possible. Airplanes are worse in the short term, but cars are worse looking decades down the line. If you have to travel and you want to make as little impact as possible on the climate, your best bet is to go by train, bus, or even ship. Found a new study. Airplanes are the next best option. Cars are worst of all.